Greetings everyone and welcome back. This is Marco and today we're taking a look at the AF Nikkor 85mm 1.8D. The Nikkor 85mm 1.8D was sold between 1994 and 2015. It has autofocus and many people would not consider it vintage. Honestly, I could care less what you call it. Let's take a closer look. The lens is made of hard plastic with a metal mount. It weighs around 370 grams. It is 59mm long and it has an external diameter of 71mm with a 62mm front thread. It uses a rear focusing system so the front doesn't extend when focusing. It uses a screw drive autofocus, meaning that the motor is not in the lens but in the camera. The aperture is clicked and it goes from f1.8 to f16 without half steps. The focusing ring is rubberized, it turns 90 degrees and minimum focusing distance is 85 centimeters. The Nikon F mount has a flange distance of 46.5 millimeters. The plastic body doesn't feel that great, but it is well put together. The focusing ring is very light and narrow, a bit too much of both, but it is very precise. The aperture ring is even more narrow and can be tricky to use. It is just a bit front heavy, but it still feels right at home both on Nikon DSLRs and when adapting to mirrorless bodies. Sharpness wide open is good, but just on the verge of being soft all over the frame. By f8 it gets very sharp. And this is a sample of how much it distorts. Chromatic aberration and blooming are present at wider apertures and can be very noticeable in high contrast areas. Colors, contrast and saturation are a bit muted. Specular highlights have hard edges but no artifacts. They don't deform much and can get very big. Backgrounds can occasionally feel a bit busy, but most of the times can be rendered into a mush of colors. It doesn't have much focus spreading. Flares and ghosting are well controlled. And now, as always, let me show you some samples. my experience with Nikkor lenses has been a bit inconsistent. Some have been great and some less so. And while I do have a bit of a soft spot for longer, faster lenses, I have to say that I really like this 85mm. Wide open, it has CA, low contrast, blooming, it's a bit soft, but yet it is very consistent in the delivery. At f2.8 it gets much sharper, losing some CA, while still separating beautifully the subject and the background. What impressed me most is the focusing. Even wide open and with the short focus throw, it is very clean and precise, and I never had to, double take or doubt myself. So again, yes, I like this lens, proving once more that plastic lenses from the 90s and zeros are actually good. Well, let me know your thoughts, and as always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!